Hi, Yvonne with It's on Paper on Purpose, and I am giving an update about my new numbering system. I isolated these cards. I brought my main index over here. I have a lot of these boxes laying around because I love index cards and they fit perfectly in here. That is the 3x5 size, by the way. So my new numbering system is 11 for general science and body, 12 for diet, food, and eating, 13 body and mind, 14 body systems, 15 exercise and movement, and 16 is the elements. So I renumbered quite a few of them. I'll show you. 12, remember this is my diet, food, and eating section. So I have to remind you also why I'm renumbering my cards, and that is because under diet, when I first started to think of the numbers and how I wanted to lay them out, diet was only going to get 50 subsections, and it was going to talk about theory, strategy, importance, things like that. I guess and specific diets as well, but so here, so that remember that was 50 in the old system. Now I'm at 31. So this is the main number, 12 for diet, food, and eating. And then I moved up to 31. So I have 31 sections in here. So I'll give you an example of what those are. So thermic effect, metabolism, calories, what they are, benefits of carb restriction, under eating, fasting, food struggles, abuse of food. I have a placeholder in here for high blood sugar because I'm guessing there's something about blood sugar around here, stabilized blood sugar. So if I ever wanted to, or if I ever come across anything that's related to high blood sugar, I have a number waiting for it. I think that's a good idea just for my own sanity, so that it's like I don't really have to think about it once it does get to that point. So here, triggers, hunger triggers, hunger, and fatigue. So what I figured out midway as I'm renumbering my cards is that it was a good idea for me to put the old number, leave the old number on here. Why? Because as part of the magic of the box, these cards talk to each other. I'll give you an example of that. Here, I came across this earlier as I was going through my cards. Here in my general science and body section, this card is talking about fight or flight. I don't know where else to put it. It's general now. doesn't really matter. It's in the box. But this card is telling me to see also this specific card here at this address 5500.5, and I haven't renumbered these. So if I still have these numbers over here and I needed to find this number, it would be here, but this is still on an existing card here. So I said 5500.5, and here we are. So let me put this here. So this card is talking generally about fight or flight, and then this one is being more specific about, though it doesn't say, I don't think it says fight or flight on it, but fight or flight is when we breathe into our chests. I think this is what this one is saying, shallow breaths, when you take shallow breaths. So basically that is breathing into your chest. So this one is giving more information about this card. So let's just look at the box, and as it is the box, these cards are all the way down here in the 11 section. But that card was talking about specific body, I don't know, integrations. And it's all the way back here. So as my oh, hold on, before I get into that, it's also telling me here when I go through my box, have you ever gone to the dictionary to look up one word and then you end up reading like the whole page? Wow, I didn't know that word meant that, or I've been using that word all wrong. Yeah. We just end up looking at words. Well, I don't know, I guess that's my pastime, but this is kind of the same idea. So I came over here to look up this specific card, but this number here is telling me that there's more. Well, actually this number here is telling me that there are more cards just like that one in this section. Like, so 5500 is going all the way to 7. 5.007. And that doesn't mean that there's 7 cards in here. It means that there's 7 like subtopics that are in here. Okay, so that's the magic of the box. You end up coming over here and you're like, I was just looking for one thing. I was just looking at fight or flight, but now I'm looking at breathing and deep breathing, breathing and food. Respiration is a form of combustion. What? Yeah, me too. That's what I meant when I said that I was getting inspired by going through these cards. It's just so fascinating to go through cards that I've written every single one of these cards out, and it's like I don't remember writing that card, but it was just a source of information. It was just something that I thought was interesting or fascinating, and I'm really interested in the body and breathing and the elements and things like that. So I'm really excited now because I feel like I'm being proactive about my box and I'm not limiting myself. So just, I'll go back to, I'll leave these out. That's okay. And that's another beauty of the box is that, let's just say I did leave these out. I would be able to file them back. Why? Because each card has a unique address number where I would be able to file it back into the box. So the theory is, as I've heard, that if you knock your box off of the table and all your cards go flying out, oh my God, please don't, but you would be able to refile your cards because they all have a unique address. So getting back to what I was saying is that I feel like being proactive about my box is because here I was only limited to 50 numbers to fit all of these interests, categories, that are no doubt going to grow because I have a lot of cards that I still need to file, that I need to address and organize. But I'm already here at 30, and where am I going to go when I get to 50? I'm just going to try to cram them all together. And no doubt that these cards are going to be farther and farther away from each other. So here, these cards over here in 5500, it's a great idea for me to number them to say, hey, talk to this card over here because it's talking about fight or flight. You might be interested in that too, since you're looking over here. So I hope that this inspires you to create a box of your own. Like as a homemaker, as a, just a person with interest. You're a human being and you're here to, follow your fascinations, make your talents and what is it, like entertain your talents and entertain your fascinations. So this is a way to do it. So I hope it helps, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, bye.